Alright. Testing, testing. Okie dokie. So, hello, Internet. I'm not sure if you can hear this or not. If not, well, guess I'm just talking into ether. But so, I have decided to change some things about the way I was doing. If you notice, one, I have no editing software whatsoever. It's because I've tried to get some. I haven't been able to get a new set of editing software. So, I thought, well, darn it, I guess I'll just do whatever I can. Second, I have a plan now. I have two plans, in fact. So the first plan is I'm going to go back and get that iron back there that I had seen. I know some eagle eye viewers might have seen that, so that's certainly a thing. Now if I can remember where it was. You may notice I have more mods now. I installed more mods. I don't know if that was a wise choice, but it was certainly a choice of some kind. And instead of trying to force myself to talk about a topic, I'm going to just let topics flow naturally. So I should be able to talk it better, not be as frustrating to listen to, perhaps. I cannot find that iron. No, it's over here next to the house. So, my first topic today, I think instead of forcing myself to come up with something, I'll just talk about ghosts. So, ghosts are kind of interesting in the fact that people don't always believe that they're real or not. In fact, I bet a lot of people are rolling their eyes around looking at this, being like, oh, jeez. I can definitely say for a fact that I've had some weird stuff happen. I know ghosts are real. That doesn't mean I can prove it. That doesn't mean I need to prove it. Heck, I know there are lots of people that... that surprised me. I know there are lots of people that definitely think the ghosts are fake, but, I've had some strange occurrences that, I would like to talk about. One such I had was, quite recently, too. I was trying to go to bed. I actually felt something that felt like a cat come up onto my bed. I think it's the ghost of the late Big Boy, the name of a cat. Unfortunately, he is no longer among the living, and he liked to come into my room and say hi. And after he passed away, it was really upsetting and sad, of course. But, then I felt something on my bed as if he had come up to my bed and lay down again. And I was like, what? A cat? So I tried to look and there was nothing there. And I can definitely say for a fact that that was very, very much a ghost. But, enough about ghosts. Let's see what we got here. We got blue wood. If I'm correct, I think this is from ours. I'm not super familiar with ours, but I know at least that much. Let's see. Blue wood. Cascading archwood. Alright, so it is mysterious blue wood of mystery. I think I'm just going to leave the rest there. Got fluffy puff seeds. Suppose I could probably use that. And after gathering a few things here, I'm going to try to create a makeshift farm somewhere. Scout around a little bit. And, ooh, what's that? Ooh, mushroom quest. Okie dokie. Got some mushrooms around here that I can consume. I've got some unripe fruit, which I know if I right click this, it's not going to do anything because it's not ready yet. Got a floating island, that's good. I have to explore that at some time. Cave, that's nice. Ooh, copper or something. I bet it's copper. Is it copper? Alright. It's interesting. There's this one mod pack I saw where someone had like all of the copper mods, and the goal of the pack was to collect one of every single type of copper. It's kind of crazy what sort of interesting things people can come up with. But I thought I'd spend the day mining today. I know it probably won't be the most interesting. Maybe it will be interesting because I'm talking naturally and it's like coming a lot better than last time. I really should have set a spawn point because now I have JEI, not using the tools I got properly. Um, Another thing I realized is that with peaceful mode on, I don't need food right now. So, yeah. Why am I not going with the hostile mobs? That is another topic I had thought about going over. Is my plan is not only to make a chest. My plan is not only to install a whole bunch of mods. I have installed the Megaman Armor mod, the mod that I made. And I want to see how difficult it is to collect all kinds of different armor for the mod. It's probably not the wisest solution. If anybody knows how many armor are in that mod, I probably won't collect every armor. That's why I didn't want to make a promise that I will. In fact, I promise I probably won't be able to because I keep adding more to the thing. But I'd like to just play, see how many I can collect. Think it'd be like kind of fun. You know, hey, I got Ceratanium, and yeah, just go from there. So let's see. Let me sort bauxite, dirt. Put dirt there. Cascading. Guess I'll have to leave that here. That is useful for ours, because you can squeeze the magic out of it. And, or no, was it burn the magic out of it or squeeze? I think it is burn the magic out of it. But anyway, you get the magic out of it somehow. And that magic is very useful for making spells. But I am going to go digging for armor, which means I am probably going to need to find coal very soon. That will make me torches. But luckily, I happen to know what I'm doing. That's a really good thing. Because sometimes when I play this, I have no clue whatsoever. It's such a mess. Just sort of like wandering around. Bleh, I have no idea what I'm doing. This time, not the case. This time, I have a solid, detailed plan. I'm so glad I found the iron, because that means I don't have to get all deep into the mine to get an iron pickaxe. Now, back on the topic of ghosts, I had something interesting happen to me once, long ago when I was at my old house. Don't remember if I talked about it before or not, but I had this interesting experience where I had a weird thing happen to me. The weird thing, I went up to the attic to look for a box of comics. Now, of course, couldn't find it. Looked the whole place over, searched it head to tail, couldn't find a single sign of those comics. I'm like, well, darn it, I can't find the comics. Excuse me, I have a little cold here. Anyway, while searching for those comics, I ended up making a discovery that, well, boxes went missing. So I go downstairs, and then while I was starting to head downstairs, I felt something. like someone was walking behind me. So I stopped, turned around, nothing there. So I just shrugged my shoulders. I continued. I hear a creaking, like someone is walking behind me. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to turn around and no one there. So I started walking again. I stopped suddenly, like a Scooby Doo cartoon, and it worked because then I heard it creaking, like someone has continued walking because they weren't expecting me to stop. And I was like, oh my goodness. And I freaked out and ran downstairs. And then my mother, this is a long time ago, by the way, back when I was a young child. So my mother was like, what's going on? And I told her that I heard a ghost. I don't remember how well I went into the description of the story, but that's definitely something that happened. I know young kids have those crazy imagination things that they have, but yeah, I'm pretty sure my old house was haunted. In fact, all of the kids in the neighborhood, when they'd sleep over or like hang out late at night, they would think that's haunted. So I have no clue what happened to them. I mean, more power to the fact that I actually had proof or something, but like, it was interesting that my house just became like known as the house that had the ghost in it. And they'd have like times when people would talk about ghost stories and stuff, and it was interesting, but ghosts are just people, you know. They're not like anything to be feared or I mean, of course they are scary because it's like the unknown mysterious thing that you can't control or whatever, but like they're still just people. And you know, they are around, I guess. I'm not really sure what else to say about that. It's really probably strange to hear me talk about like that, but I mean, after the weird stuff I've seen, man, I've seen some pretty weird stuff before. Trust me, it gets really weird when you delve into the realm of ghosts and stuff. But on a more cheery note, uh, let me see, what should my next topic be about? How about Minecraft? So, you guys, I've talked about the Armor Purple. Source gem. I can use that for ours. Oops. At least this time I seem to know what I'm getting into. But, so, source gems are a good source of mana, but they can also be used to make spells and stuff. It's an Rs thing. Most of the Rs mods I haven't experienced. I've only played with some of the base Rs mechanics. But, it's kind of interesting. I know those, whatever they are, the wolf things are kind of annoying after a while. Especially if you don't, like, have a good base setup and you, like, get assassinated by them repeatedly. But, the spells are kind of cool. You can, like, designate certain things with them and stuff. It's not quite like Psy, although I have Psy installed too. Eventually I want to have to figure out how to get into Psy again, because I don't really remember. Psy is pretty good. It's an interesting mod. It's got, like, spells that you create with, like, tricks, they call it. But they're really just different mechanics, and each mechanic determines, like, what the spell will do. And, I know Psionic Collar was interesting, but I wasn't sure if I installed it or not, because I kind of like an, ooh, pretty, or what have I here? Bismuth. I have no clue what that's for. But, I'm sure it's probably useful for something. So, back to the Megaman Armor mod. I add a lot of stuff to it. There's some really obscure things in there. Like, I know a lot of people who have played Mega Man X1 and gotten all the secrets and stuff will be like, hey, they've got Dr. Light's Ryugi in there from like when he dresses up like Ryu from Street Fighter. And yeah, that's where I came from, but or that's where it came. That's where I got it from. But it also came from X Dive because in that game you can actually play as Ryu, which is kind of cool. So it's got a little dual purpose there. And Street Fighter, I thought about adding the other characters from that weird Street Fighter crossover game. Not sure if it's the wisest thing. Pink. What is pink? Let me see what pink is. It is bauxite. I think that's aluminum. Not entirely sure. I know I used to know at one point because I was like really into minerals and compositions and stuff, but like I really just don't remember. I should stop using my iron pick. Oop. But yeah, I thought I'd just do a whole crapload of mining here today. See if I can get some ceratanium, maybe some data materials, and then maybe I can fashion myself some Megaman armor. Maybe I can fashion myself all of the Megaman armor. I don't know. I've thought about adding a lot more stuff to the mod. I don't know if anybody's going to be watching it that really cares, but there are some things that I've been kind of uncertain about, like what characters to add, what should I focus on next, etc. There's some series where I've got like a bunch of stuff, like Mega Man. Um, got all the characters from Mega Man powered up in there. That's definitely nice. But don't really have a whole lot for Star Force. I like Star Force, but the armor is just kind of like, I don't know, maybe it's like a blind spot for me or something. Whatever it is, I thought about adding Rogue to the game, or not adding Rogue armor to the game, because he's such a main character and stuff. I don't really know how to craft it yet. I have uh, Moo Waves. If I check JEI, let me see. Moo Wave. There it is, Moo Wave. I have Moo Waves in the game because I knew that I might need some sort of material for those. But honestly, I really wasn't sure if I should make indie fragments, which is like a reference to the rogue armor that you can get as Mega Man Star Force. I thought that might be a little too expensive, or if I make like O parts, out of place artifacts, kind of like the Zerker sword, or the oh man, I can't remember them. I know there's the Saurian skeleton thing, there's the Zerker sword, and I think there's a ninja shuriken. And then I thought about adding a trash can to like put the like stuff that never made it into games, like concept art forms and stuff. I thought that'd be cool. But like if I do that, I would like to put like more than one concept art thing into it. So like you could like, oh man, where are some weird concept art forms that like never made it into games? No, there's like a Star Force version of Mega Man from Mega Man 11. That's an obscure reference, but I'm pretty sure nobody has heard of. But yeah, they had like a tech demo that like had Star Force armor in that game. That's kind of neat. It's like half Star Force, half Mega Man armor. So he's like got the little side thingies on his helmet, but it's not like super complicated like the rest of the helmet. And it's got a little Omegasys type blaster. I thought that was kind of funny. But let me see. I do have plenty of iron here, so if my iron pickaxe bites the dust, I'll be able to keep mining. But need to get deeper here. Got some astral sorcery marble. Got some silence gems, gemstone ore. Which one is that? Amber. That's nice. Alright. Got more iron. At least I'm not thirsting for iron. And if you look at JEI, my armor mod type stuff, it's starting to show up there because some of it has a glow effect. Whoops. Some of it has a glow effect. And it happens to show up really well on JEI, but then it just sort of looks like a cloudy type thing. It's kind of hard to pinpoint a particular ores. That's how you know that you're at the level that you're going to start seeing armor mod ores. Because if you get down deep enough and then you start seeing that weird cloudy thing. Here, let me double check. Like, as you can see, there's all of this, like, opening type space. That's from the Megaman ore. It's not really something I intended. Um, to be completely honest, my original plan for Megaman ores is a little different. Ceratanium is about the same. Although, I had thought, oh, there you go. Haha, got some data material. And I am out of room. Ooh, it's all dark. That's not good. Yep, there you go, recover data. Okay, so it's still dropping other stuff. But, as I drop this stuff off, let me keep talking about the Megaman Armor mod. So you know how there's like a cyber world in some of the Battle Network games? I originally thought about making a cyber world dimension. I thought it'd be kind of interesting to do that. But, like, not only I have a few problems with that, because, programmatically, I'm not, like, the best yet. I try to learn new techniques and stuff, but, like, I really have a lot to learn. So I'm not sure I have the not qualifications, the ability to make a Star Force dimension or like a Battle Network dimension or something. Because those would require quite a lot of like programming knowledge that I'm pretty sure I might have, but I don't know if I like know how to do something like that yet. Another problem I've noticed is it would require a lot of extra blocks. I've been trying to be careful about what blocks to add. I have thought about adding more Big Man Battle Network themed blocks. Like, I don't know, maybe Battle Network 1, they have not furnace, an oven that you can go into. And I thought about maybe making the floor of the oven as like a block. It's like a thin block or something, and like maybe making the battle area floor as a block, and a few different things. Oh, those are different. And just some ruminations upon that. Uh, there you go. That stacks. Put this over here. Marble. That's going to be good for Astral Sorcery. Granite. I like to have these three together because they kind of like. How should I say this? It's like a set. Not really like a set. It's well, you know what I mean. Anyway, I have a good amount of stuff. Got lots of coal for torches. I'll store a lot of that so that I can not run out. My iron pickaxe is almost dead. So I'm going to take this iron, make a... Ooh, looks like I am almost out of wood. Well, the ours wood is nice, but I need that for ours stuff, so I'm going to see if those trees grew. So another thing I thought about, not only in Megaman Battle Network World for the armor mod, I've considered adding a lot more decorative blocks for just like Mega Man. Donk. Main base. And the main reason for that was because there was like a stage creator in Mega Man at one point, and you could use the stage creator to make all kinds of different like levels and stuff. You know what? It's probably too much work to go over there. I'm just going to go over here and get some trees. And in that stage creator, they had a whole bunch of stuff. Is this a flower or food? It is just a flower. Alright. I don't really need the food since I'm playing on creative mode, but I thought I'd check anyway. So I need to keep getting distracted. Gotta try to talk here. So let's see. Tried to make floor blocks. Tried to make uh, there's all kinds of like. So part of the problem with the Megaman Battle Network, well, it's like there's a lot of them. You know, like I'm not sure how to say it, but like I could do blocks for Megaman Battle Network, but I have no clue what to do because there are just so many Megaman Battle Network areas, and each one has unique textures and stuff. And I think I talked. My sister has suggested maybe making a separate dimension or something for it. And I mean, that sounds like an interesting idea, or like a separate mod or something. But like, once again, I don't know how to link mods together. Like, if I made a different mod that uses the same base code or whatever, but it like just adds blocks to like the main armor mod, then I'm worried about filling up all the like data so that people wouldn't be able to like add any other mods into the system, which is partly why I like to do. I like to play a lot of mods, so if I like clog up everything with like 100 decorative blocks, then you're not going to have room for like R's or like Astral Sorcery or something. And I keep worrying I'm adding too much to the mod whenever I add new armor, but at the same time I want to add more stuff because I just want to make it cool. So it's like this balancing act where I'm like, okay, I install this into the thing where I have like 100 mods. Is this thing going to run still? And if it runs, I'm like, yeah, it still runs. If it wouldn't run, I'm like, well, crap, is it my mod or is it something else? Maybe I'm just being a little too worried about that. It's possible I don't have to worry about the number of mods or whatever. But still, I'd kind of like to hear some thoughts on that. Let's see. Ooh, this is jungle wood. That's interesting. What is this? Durian. Don't think I've ever seen those in the normal gameplay. Alright. Let's see what else we got here. Got plums. Kind of just collecting this stuff at the point. I don't really need it. Um, I kind of just like having a whole bunch of stuff available to me. Let's see. Oh my goodness, that's pretty useful. So if you haven't played Astral Sorcery before, these little like mini shrines, they're kind of nice because there's a secret. And if you want to know what the secret is, I'm going to do it here in a second. So 1, 2, 3, secret time. Nope. Oh, that doesn't look good. See, I like to replace these when I break them, but you don't really have to. There it is. They have goodies in them, including aquamarines, which I never really explained what they do. You can melt aquamarines down into like starlight or craft things from them. So let's see, we got a Vorso. That's pretty good. I think there's usually only one chest in these, so that's it. But the paper I found, that's pretty helpful. You see, when you play Astral Sorcery, you need to collect them. And once you get the constellation paper, oops. Once you get the constellation paper, it allows you to do like magic stuff with that constellation later in the mod. Like at first, it's just collecting stuff like paper. Oh, this is like the jackpot. But honestly, I feel kind of bad rating it while I'm not like in creative mode, not creative mode, peaceful mode. So I'll leave that for later. Perhaps I'll forget about it. Perhaps I won't. But I feel like this amazing little cave area I should explore later. For now, though, I have plenty of wood. Got plenty of what is that? Stone. I don't really need the stone, but I suppose I have plenty of that too. And I can go back. I can go underground. I can use that underground. What's this? Orange. That was like a peach or something. Oh boy. What's going on? What's this? Crate has its own little, like, thingy? Oh, that's really interesting. What does it do? Oh my goodness, it's like its own crate guide. That's kind of cool. Alright, well, I'm going to have to keep that in mind. I installed Create, don't really use it, haven't really played with it before, but it looks cool. Um, so who knows? Later on, once I'm done mining and gathering armor and stuff, I don't know if I'm going to do Create or not. Thought I'd install it just in case. That'd be kind of interesting to play around with, maybe. But for now, I'm going to get back in the mines. And now, I'm going to address one of the elephants in the room. The fact that I have like no editing anymore. I used to edit my videos and now I don't. It's because I got a new computer. And that new computer does not have editing software. And I can't buy editing software right now because I just don't have the money, so. Boop. I'll store that there. Now it's all safe and snug. Perhaps I should do this. There you go. Tool rod, pickaxe. I think I need to make an iron pickaxe then. I need... Where did I put that? 3 iron. Oops. Oh, come on. Inventory management the game. Oh. Speaking of inventory management the game, I have all of these now. I'm going to have to make a multi-block kitchen unless I forgot to install that mod, and then I'm going to have to install that mod, and that's more mods to install. So let me see, if I do this, I need 2 wood. So I shall make 2 wood. Now I have sticks. They're not normal sticks, they're special silence gems pickaxe sticks. Or whatever tool you want to use it for. Let's see. If I do that, I got a pickaxe head. And then I can throw these 2 in there and make a pickaxe. And this pickaxe will be better because that means I can repair it, which means I need a crude repair kit. Crude. Oh, that's very crude. Doesn't a regular one require? Okay. I suppose I can do that. Can I use this as a tool? No, I cannot. It's only useful as a tool rod or tools. Well, I'll just throw that in there. And, let me see. I don't need this right now, so I'll throw that in there. I don't know how long this episode's going on for. It could be going on for a long time. I honestly forgot to check. Because, you know, I try to keep track of that sort of thing usually, but, I forgot today. So it might be an extra long episode. Me making Minecraft stuff. Indeed, Moogle. Indeed, Kupo. Alright, so let me see what I need. I got my pickaxe. I need that. One of these. Need one of these. I'm not going to do a third one because that would be funny, but like it's not going to be helpful. I need this. Ooh. Alright. I need... Is it really 4 of those? Do I have to do that? Is it going to record? Oh, it's 5, and I get 6. Okay, that's good. I'm afraid I'd have to break down 6 whole logs of stuff just to make one thing. Take this. Take that. Hey, take that! Dun, 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 dun. I've been playing Phoenix Wright lately, or watching Phoenix Wright and playing. So, then I can take these, stuff them into this, and instead of having to make a whole new pickaxe, I can just take this, craft it with this pickaxe, and it will make a repaired pickaxe. So, if you install Silence Gems, that's some really helpful stuff. The tools are just like great. Um, kind of like Tinker's, but not quite the same. Just works pretty well. Don't need this. And I think I'm ready to go back into the old mine again. Alright. So, I've been mentioning some of the various things I wanted to add for the armor mod. Here's some things that I don't think I'm going to be able to. See, I really, really would like to add stuff like ride armor. But, like, my goodness, that would be so hard to program. I have no clue how I do ride armor. Like, let me see. Just one ride armor, it would be like a minecart programmatically. You'd have the player riding on it. They would be able to punch, which I have no clue how I begin to try and program something like that. Just thinking, just thinking about it says, you know, I know a little bit about programming, but like when it comes to modding, it's like a whole different beast. I have tried making my own RPG. It's a text-only RPG. It's not like anything super fantabulous or anything like that. Um, but I threw that on the GitHub if anybody's interested. That's interesting. Ooh. Forbidden Arcanus. That's interesting. Yeah. Ooh, is that an actual diamond? Have I just found one of the most elusive Minecraft ores randomly while digging for Minecraft? Like, oh my goodness, I have. I was just looking for stuff for my mod. I really wasn't expecting to find diamonds this easily. Wow. That's some crazy stuff there. I need to draw... Oh, man, I just got down here. I don't want to lose these. That's a lot of diamond. But hey, that's enough diamond that I can make the, what's it called? The Philosopher's Orb. Then I can make the Transmutation Tablet, and that's going to be pretty helpful for later. I know it's not really, like, super helpful. The armor mod, though, I added a, so I suggested to someone to add my armor mod as a, thing. It's like silent, no, not silent gems. It's, integration module for, Project E. And yes, my first Ceratanium. Nice. Ceratanium ore. Looks like it's just one, though. That's kind of sad. Is there any more? Oh, there's one more. Alright, well, I have half of a boots. If I should need a half boots. And there's some gold. It's a little shocking that gold is a little bit easier to find than my Ceratanium. I didn't do that on purpose. I barely have any kind of idea of how to do the whole balance thing. So, once again, you know, if anybody kind of runs the numbers, crunches it, figures out that, like, Ceratanium's too low, I can raise it. If I need to. I don't want to raise it too high. If I raise it too high, then everybody's going to be finding Ceratanium, and it's going to be like, oh man, this stuff, I barely need it because it makes armor that's all iron level. That's kind of the point. It's more decorative armor, and you got the colorizers too, which are like 300 colorizers in the mod. So, you're uh, whatever works. I'm always changing stuff here and there, so people always have like things that they need to change or do. I can change or do the things. Now I have lots of torches. I shall go mining some. So yeah, I been considering a few other things for the armor mod that I might or may not be able to do. Um, Many of them are like really complicated things. Um, Go-karts for one. I mean, you might wonder, go-karts, what? But there's like a game, Megaman Battle and Chase, which has go-karts. And I thought, hey, I could add those. But, it's not really armor. I guess my armor mod is sort of more like a Mega Man mod instead of just armor. I kind of intended it to be a regular, like more than just armor, but the armor ended up becoming like the main focus. Oh man, did I already reach bedrock? That's some tough stuff there, man. Yeah, this is a tough place to be, dog. Alright, well, instead of wandering about the dark, I shall resume my journey back to the light. And I shall dig in a random direction. And I shall use that random direction to collect many Ceratanium. I shall use that many Ceratanium to make many armor. Ooh, hear the lava bubbling. I don't know if you can pick that up on the capture or not, but I hear the lava bubbling. So let's see. I'm gathering lots of random stuff. Looks like prosperity shards. That's from mystical agriculture, if I remember. Hopefully I don't run out of pickaxes before I find more Ceratanium or something. So, as I was saying, I got a lot of features I thought about into the armor mod. Um, One such feature, ooh, some lapis, that's lucky. One such feature I thought about adding, but never ended up adding. I wanted to make it so the armor changes color when you colorize it. Oh my goodness. That was a lot of unsettling. Jeez. Okay. Well, got lapis. Ooh, that's a new one. So I added these. Virus data. Um, Let me see how to explain that. If you don't know, there is a armor I added for Mega Man Battle Network Zero. He's in the mod. Uh, or well, his armor is in the mod. And looks like I got a little bit more. And so Zero, luckily enough, uh, let's see. Do I want to do this? Yeah, I'll do it. So Zero isn't the only virus that I'm going to be adding. I added virus data because Gregor is made from bug frags, but Grazer is also made from bug frags, I think. Is that the right way to say it, Grazer? Oh man, I may be mistaken things. No, Gregor and, yeah, it's just Gregor. And Fowler is made from virus data, if I remember correctly. because they're kind of like gospel, and not really sure what Bowser is a little bit like. But anyway, ooh, that's not gonna break. Got, oops. Oh, look, I still got this. We got Gregor and Bowser, which will be made from virus data and bug frags, possibly. And then I might make the Beast Out armor. I don't really know exactly when that would happen. Oh, that's not deadly poison. Alright, well, I struck oil. That's a thing, apparently. Let's see what else I can discover in this mystery wave. What did I get? I got an FM wave. That's one tiny bit fragment of harp note, I suppose. Kind of passing up all these deluxe ores, I know, but that's prosperity ore. I thought that was diamonds at first, and I was like, diamonds are forever. Not a JoJo reference. Actually, yes, it is totally a JoJo reference. No, it's not. It's diamonds are unbreakable. Oh man, I messed it up. Oh, I messed it up. Ah, all this ore. Yeah. All these prosperity fragments. Let's see, don't really have enough room to collect a bunch more stuff. Gotta get rid of some, and no, wait, I need the insight. I guess I'll get rid of the diorite then. Let's see. Oh, what? Oh my gosh, my pickaxe is magnetic. That is fascinating. It's like carrying things around that I've like thrown away or something. Interesting. Okay. What else can I throw away? Don't need this. Don't need this. Got more Ceratanium? Yeah. So one thing I've been debating are style changes for Megaman Battle Network. Because, don't really know what recipes to put for them. I know bug style is pretty obvious. I could just use bug fragments for that one. I'm so full. But, aside from the bug frags, I'm not entirely sure what to do for the others. Because ground style is, well, it's just, you know, boots, mostly. You got gut style, which is like the big arm thing. And, I could do, like, I don't know, Muramasa style or something. But that's really just Proto Man with, like, new clothes. I mean, that's kind of the point of the armor mod. I might do Proto Man's Muramasa style. I already got Muramasa in the mod, I believe. Muramasa. Yes. It is indeed in the mod. It's really powerful and stuff, but it's also expensive. I think it's expensive. It might need to be more expensive. Yeah, it's kind of expensive. It's got like a netherite into it. That's pretty expensive. That's like 2 netherite. That's pretty expensive. But yeah, I gotta bring my goodies back up. This might be a very extra long episode, but you know, I don't really mind making an extra long episode. Maybe now that I have some direction to talk about stuff. So yeah, another thing I thought about for the Megaman Armor mod that I might not do, note blocks. So I thought about doing like a special note block that's got like music in it. I honestly don't really know how to do that because I don't know how to like convert stuff into proper formats or whatever. no blocks would be useful because then you could have like Megaman sounds. Um, you'd have like maybe not Buster sounds, but like the music. You can make music. Actually, I need to see that Moogle. I've got several of these. Alright. Alright, Mr. Moogle. Where are you at? Or Miss Moogle, I don't really know. It's probably either. Okay, Moogle, 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 Moogle. It's not, I don't know what that is. That's probably something useful. So yeah, I thought about doing note blocks. A little afraid of like copyright stuff. Because, you know, I don't really know if I can put music. I can't put the songs in the game. I know I can't do that. I thought about adding note blocks so that people could make their own Mega Man style songs. Like Guitar 1 or Guitar 2 or like... Oh, what would the other songs be? Like, do. Just like do. Like, you know, some various Mega Man like noises. And that would be kind of fine, I guess, if it wasn't like copyright forbidden or whatever. But I'm just so afraid I'm going to get struck down that I just like never ended up doing that. Plus, I don't know how to like properly do that. I've been trying to fool around with like getting songs and sounds into Minecraft and stuff. I just haven't been able to crack how that works yet. I know there are probably people that are like rolling their eyes furiously at me. Oh, purple tree. Purple tree. So much more. I need to mark that. New purple tree. Good. Still haven't found that Moogle. Like to break that, but I have no room for things. Plus those darn damage blocks kind of like suck up things like a vacuum. And then you like lose materials and it's like, oh crap. I just don't have that inventory room. I don't know where to find the Moogle. I might as well just go to my base and throw these into a chest for now. That's a little sad. I like having the Keyblades and collecting them and stuff. Yeah, Kingdom Keys is really awesome. They have like all of the Keyblades from all of Kingdom Hearts. And let's see, they also have they have like experience. Oh, and they have something really cool. Let me check, see if I need to change my controls for this to work. Let's see, Kingdom Keys. I need to change it. Wait, no I don't. I don't need to change it. Yeah. Before you can open the menu, you must take a choice. Like, how cool is this? It's really, really awesome. Like, Kingdom Keys people have done a great job with this. Alright, I want to take the sword. Yes. 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 I don't really cast spells, so I'm going to do this. Yes. And boop. Alright. Now I have the menu, which I don't know if I could open because I don't know if they fixed that bug or not, but like I'll open it after I level up or something. Let's see. Diamonds. Moogle, Moogle. Moogle, Moogle. Moogle, Moogle. There you go. Got some gemstone, lapis, prosperity shards. I should probably throw those in here. Prosperity shard. Arcane crystals. Not really super familiar with forbidden arcaneness, what you do with stuff, but like kind of want to play around with it. Got more Ceratanium. I got enough for a chest plate. Ooh. Recently fixed the bug with Ceratanium, making it so that you can cook it in a blast furnace. I think that was interesting. Let's see, andesite, bauxite, gold, that's new. Cobblestones, tin, that's new. Silver, got plenty of that. Granite. I should be ready to roll when I go mining again. Alright. Let me see, it's 9 out. Got that. How about before I go, I show you what I got in the Megaman Armor mod at Megaman. So I got all these banner patterns. You get them by breaking the banner pattern lucky block. Each one represents something different from the Mega Man games. So you got a bunch of the logos from like the old games, like the Dr. Wily classic Dr. Light ones. Got Dr. Cossack's one. That's like broken into two, I think. Yeah. Got Proto Man, which is really obscure. I found out the Proto Man actually has a logo. I converted it from the blues with the B to the Proto Man with the P. Star Droids, that's interesting. We got Limited, which is the L. That's the evil looking L. Rebel Force, which has got like broken into three different ones. Maverick Hunters, which is that little diamondy shape that you see in some stuff. I think I got like three of those. Yeah. Top diamondy thing, the little V pattern that's on there that Vile also has on his helmet. And then the Maverick Hunter bottom, which is that like arcing circle. And I got the rest of them. Got materials. A lot of these are like just if someone wants to make a mod pack or something. Uh Let me see. We got different materials from Mega Man X Dive. I thought about using some of these. You can actually get some of them, like this one. Get from the Deep Logger, and you can make Via stuff, which is pretty cool. Need to put more characters from X Dive, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Deep Elements, which are used for Via. You got Fortanium and Basenium. So this is like from a mistranslation, which I thought, hey, why not add it as a metal anyway? It's used to make like Deep Log, also Bass Armor. Special Steel is used for like special stuff. It's like things that Metar helmets are made out of and stuff, but I made it like the upgrade material or whatever. So, I got Super Bass, Metar helmet stuff. Once again, more stuff that you can use for like your own like mod pack or whatever. This actually has a use now. It's actually used to craft Sigma armor. I got Limited, which I need to make more uses for it, but I haven't done it yet. Just because I've been focusing on other aspects of the armor mod, but like I added this recently. Hyper Limited and Extreme, which these two are interestingly weird. They come from the Cardass series too, from like the Limited, but like I don't have a use for them yet. I was thinking about adding like I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's like Nyx or something. He's like an evil Zero. I was thinking about adding him. Maybe some like limited Mavericks for these two. The Zero Virus, which doesn't do anything yet, but I thought maybe it could. Blue Nightmare Souls. I don't know if I should have these like as a currency item or something. Don't know how you should obtain them. Thought about it. Just thought I'd at least add them to the mod for now. Got biometals, which of course makes biometal armor. You got like X and Zero, Model Z head armor. I feel pretty good about the Model Z armor. I think it turned out pretty good. These items you get from scrap. You recycle a block of iron and it turns into scrap. I've been thinking about increasing the amount of scrap you get because right now it's only like 3. You need like 4 to make an armor. So I don't know if anybody has any thoughts on that. +1, just upgrade stuff. I thought about maybe making these upgrade all sabers, but that would mean making like new textures for every single saber. Don't know what to do for that yet. These are just like armor bits for the new armor that I've added recently. You get like Mr. McSmugface here. And some of the colorizers have like recipes, but most of them are from the colorizer Lucky Block. Bug frags, probably when I use them later. Actually, I have an idea for an armor that I might add that uses these. So, more stuff for the Blue Mystery Day to be added. Blue Mystery Day can be recycled. All these can be recycled in the recycler. All of these. And they end up making these pits. And these bits you combine together and you can get different ones for them. So it's like a little bit of a, hey, I have too many of this. I need one of these. You have a chance of getting one of these. Now, it's not the perfect solution. I still have to figure out a good solution for that. Maybe I'll have some sort of alternate recipe for them. I've been considering it just to like help people out a tiny bit. I don't know. Just if you got any thoughts, drop by the Discord or go ahead and let me know in the comments. These are from the Mystery Waves. These make Star Force armor of different kinds. I kind of like how Harpnut turned out. It turned out really well early on, which is nice because sometimes I have to really fuddle with little bits. Oh dear. But anyway, Mega Snacks. Just a little reference to Star Force there. Arcan. That actually is a thing that exists. We have Red Bull Armor Mega Man because it exists in a small fan, not a fan game. It's actually like a tie-in game or something, like Japan only. We got Teppen, which Teppen is like a card collecting game. So we got Teppen X, and we got colorizers. Got lots of them. Oh yes, look at that new texture. I know, don't know who all hasn't seen this yet, but like new texture for the ones from the X series. See, I wanted to call these like a spawn egg, but I could never figure out how to get it to work, so I didn't upload unique textures for them all. They're just sort of like there. Um, got Mega Man Battle Network ones, Star Force, Legends, ability, some random stuff. Then to the armor, there's a lot of armor. There's like everything from random stuff like Rockman's Shadow, hardly anybody's probably ever heard of. We got Nova Corp's Mega Man, which is from one random ending in one game that's like a Mega Man X Capcom or whatever. No, it's Marvel versus Capcom, I think. Let's see, we got Dr. Wily's Soccer armor from Mega Man Soccer. We got 2 different kinds of Super Bass because he has different forms depending on which game it is. So this is like his Mega Man 7 form. This is the Mega Man 8 one where he gets like the evil energy upgrade. And you got like the other ones from like Megaman Powered Up, including Oil Man, Time Man, etc. Then you get this, which is from the Megaman Armor series. You know, maybe I should make a separate video explaining all this stuff. I think people would get a kick out of that. Yeah, I think I should make a separate video explaining all this stuff. Oh well, I'll just go into some other decorative blocks and stuff. Here's some Mega Man Legends Ruins blocks and stuff. That's about it, I guess. I thought about Green Mystery Data, but yeah, actually, maybe I will. I might rehash some of the old topics I talked about in this video for that other one. Um, I think it would be good to like let people know what my plans are, plans were, plans could be, maybe not, depending on my programming ability and stuff. But yeah, that's about it. I'm going to go ahead and leave that off on this video. I'll probably make another one for the armor mod or something later. Goodbye.